Dr. Falcone, I'm physician coach, and we're going to go over part 4 of our shoulder rehab prehab protocol. This one's called WY. So we're going to start again with our purple bands, 7 pounds for crossover symmetry. Okay, so just like the other movements, we're going to start with scaps engaged. We're going to pull back directly into a W. Good, and things we're going to make sure here is our elbow is in line or in front of our wrist. Our traps are nice and relaxed. Scaps are engaged, and we're going to come up to our W. Good, we see here how our scaps are fully kind of locked out, almost like wings. This is a perfect position for the WY. And then we're going to relax. All right, so there's a couple things I see with this movement. It ends up being the most technical one with crossover symmetry. So the first thing we're going to show is the athlete pulls back the elbows and they're not in line with the wrist but behind. So go ahead and do that. So this is just not at all what we want here. It's not engaging our scaps and our lats to be in a nice position to then get overhead. Right, so see that change there. So go ahead and be elbows back again. All right, and then elbows forward. This is where we're really starting to build that scapular strength. Okay, the next thing I see is, go ahead and relax. We'll pull back in one more. The next thing I see is actually a problem with the W, or the Y part of the movement. So pull back into a W nicely. And then when you come into the Y, an overuse of the traps. So that then slides these, see how her scaps now are a lot more narrow versus when she doesn't use her, go ahead. Now we're in a nice wide-based scap position, okay? So we don't want to overactivate the scaps. That actually pulls our shoulders out of position into a bad position. Relax. And the third most common thing I see is rather than pulling directly into a W, people will first pull back and then rotate up. And that is not getting the same stimulus, go ahead and relax back, as when we pull directly into our W, right? Good, and then into the Y. Nice, and relax. All right, and we'll do just one good rep to end on. So scaps engaged, W back, elbows in front, Y up. Good, and relax. All right, and that's part 4.